Hello there, welcome to episode 44 of Formula One Talk. In this edition I'll go over the small amount of news that has developed from the world of Formula One and obviously go over my predictions and previews of this weekend's Indian Grand Prix. Now to begin with, news about the New Jersey race, which is a street circuit. That will be postponed now until 2014. I now believe one of two things will happen. Either the Valencia Grand Prix will return for next year's calendar, or the street circuit, mid-season street circuit Grand Prix will be forgotten about until 2014, which isn't a bad thing considering the amount of races we have. Rumours running rampant that Nico Hulkenberg is to join Sauber for 2013. In terms of the current performance of the Force India and the current performance of the Sauber car, I think this is a very good move for the German. Rumours again running rampant over who will be his teammate. Kamui Kobayashi would be the obvious choice because he's been at Sauber for a couple of seasons now. The only problem there is that there are at least 3 other drivers vying for that particular seat, and the same amount of drivers are looking to join Force India to replace Hulkenberg. Not that the deal with Hulkenberg is 100% certified, but rumours in the paddock tend to come true. The 4 drivers in prospect for both seats, to be honest, are Adrian Sutil, who was left out of this year's F1 by Force India due to alleged bar fighting last year in January. Obviously Kamui Kobayashi, he has credentials, he has potential as well. The 2 former Toro Rosso drivers, we're talking about Sebastian Buemi and Jaime Alguersuari. Alguersuari seems to be higher rated than Buemi, thanks to his performances last year in the Toro Rosso, but we'll have to see what happens as time goes on. The silly season is almost over. We almost have a full complement of cars for the high to mid teams. It seems as though Sauber have got their eyes on Hulkenberg. Hulkenberg's performances over the last few races have given me reason to believe that he is a hotter commodity right now in F1 than Paul di Resta. Paul di Resta is a great driver, no doubt about it, but at the moment Hulkenberg is trumping him in terms of race performance and qualifying performance. Mark Webber has stated that he will not make Sebastian Vettel's life easy for the championship. This is a little bit of a strange story considering that team orders will eventually come into play. So like if there's 3 points between Alonso and Vettel and Webber if Webber won't let him by, that could cost Sebastian the World Championship. So I can't see that happening, but he will say that he has said, Mark Webber, that he will give his all basically to make sure that the title race is as interesting as possible. At the moment it's 2 drivers, one of them is dominating, the other one is doing what he can with the machinery he has. Sergio Perez has missed first practice. I'm doing this the morning of practice of the Indian Grand Prix with a virus. He wasn't feeling too great, but he is back for second practice, and that is taking place as I speak. Sebastian Vettel has topped the first session, and Jenson Button was second in practice, Alonso third. So looking a little bit closer this weekend, but with the dominance and the confidence that Red Bull and Vettel have, he's going to be hard pressed to beat. So on to the Grand Prix itself. It's not the most exciting track in the world, even though there are long straights to use the DRS in. There's an obvious straight just after the and maybe the third corner. It seems to me that the FIA are not putting double DRS activation zones in for some unknown reason. They're supposed to be making the racing more exciting, not predictable. So it's not unheard of that India gets rain, so there is a possibility there. I don't particularly know the weather forecast, but considering the dominance just lately of Red Bull and Vettel, they're going to be hard to beat. However, I will say at present that Webber will get the pole position, but Vettel will win the race just as it happened last time out at Korea. So they're my predictions. That's the news. I'll catch you next time for the results show and any other news that's crept up in between then. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.